Rich Rising. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. I got a serious topic I want to talk about. So, somebody once said that people that learn stuff, that have knowledge, when you learn something, it often changes. And I didn't understand what that meant. I held a dialogue yesterday with the conscious, y'all. And I will play the video, but I don't want y'all to be like, trying to 5150 me. Because a lot of stuff is easier than you think. We add a lot of rules to things that don't require rules. We do, humans. And it's funny, nature tells us that we do it too. And then we look at nature and we turn our nose up and we don't accept it for what it is. So we try to put our own flip to it. And then this is what destroys the planet. And I know that is going to probably go over 99% of the people head what I just said, because you don't understand yourself. So when people speak on stuff about yourself, your true self, the real you, not the you that they told you were, but the real you, when I speak on the real you, it will sound like blah, 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 like an episode of Charlie Brown in a class. And mind you, I always said I'm not really here to wake anybody up. I don't want to wake anybody up, honestly. I would prefer you to stay how you are, because the journey is so deep, it's so intricate, it's so, it's sacrifice. You literally are sacrificing your life to get this knowledge. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be a walk in the park. You are literally destroying your reality. You will destroy your reality. That is the sacrifice. And this is why people say, when you know something, you learn that you know nothing. You learn that you know nothing. And that is the reality. Once you come up on it, if you have a mind to understand it and you think and you question reality, once you do it, it's like Alice in Wonderland. Things just get crazier and crazier. But there is a relief in it. I promise you. There is a relief in it. And I thought at one point that I could just stop. I could just stop in the middle of my learning process of waking up. I could stop and go back anytime I want to. That is not a fact. Once you open up what they say Pandora's box, once you open up once you go behind the curtains, there ain't no returning. There ain't no returning. You can go back. You can go back in reality and, act like you didn't see what you saw back there, but you'll hear it now. You'll see it now. You'll see when people make the mistakes behind the curtain. It won't be so easy. And when you point stuff out like, look, that's hanging out in the bottom of the curtain. That's somebody's foot not supposed to be there. The people that's on stage who hasn't went behind the curtain will look at you like, huh? What are you talking about? We are right here. There's no curtain. This is the performance. That's not in part of it. So just a forewarning. If you don't dive deep, I advise you to leave this video, because I'm about to go somewhere. I am about to go somewhere that people who love this reality do not want to go. Like, if take the red or blue pill. This is the red and blue pill moment, okay? And I'm only saying this because I care about humanity. That's it. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to put nobody where they not. I don't want to give anybody something that they don't want. I don't care that you know. But if you laying here, it's because you want to know. If you still here listening, this is the answer that you was just looking for. So, first and foremost, I would like to say hello and I love me and I love you because you are me. And I know a lot of people hear that, but I'm going to explain to you how this is real. You are me and I am you. I'm going to give you, for example, we have the conscious, the real conscious is one conscious, and we all share it. We just have pieces of it. What they call it, the subconscious. I'm sorry. We all share the same subconscious. Okay, we are conscious as ourself. I'm conscious as Ashley. You are conscious as whoever you are. But our subconscious is one entity. It's one thing. It shares intellect. It got all the knowledge. Okay, that's why when we were born, all babies sound and act alike. Think about that. This is how I'm just showing it to you. When babies are born, they act and sound and do the same thing alike. Don't babies all behave the same? You can have a room full of babies in the room, and all of those babies will sound alike, cry alike for the same reasons. Okay, and I raised twins. Babies don't cry for no reason. Babies cry for a reason. You just don't know what it is. And most times their stomach hurt. But that's besides the point. They did a study on conscious, on a group of people that lived on the island. And what they did was they had a picture, and the picture had a lot of faces in it. But they only pointed out 50 faces in the picture to this group of people on this island that never had contact with, other groups of people. So they said they agree. Okay, it's 50 faces in this picture. The people agreed. They took the same picture to another coast in another area where a group of people had never had contact with the other people. And this is not something I made up. This is a real fact. Y'all can look this up. It's a hive mind. They're not gonna call it the hive mind, but it's about the conscious being one. It's the secret to life. If you read a book called The Secret, then you know what I'm talking about. It's about how our conscious gives us what we think about because we are connected to the the whole complete creator, right? So when they showed this same picture to another group of people separated from the first group, they not only showed, they pointed out 100 faces. This time meditate. So I would advise everybody to take at least 10 minutes. I mean, we slaves, so we can only do so much. But take 10 minutes to just cut everything off and meditate, y'all. Please, please, please. Get in tune with that subconscious. Get in tune. Like, those aren't your thoughts. Those are your guides. And they also they are principalities, and if you don't pay attention to them, they can cause you to do bad things. Okay? That's why people be possessed. They be possessed with their own fucking thoughts. Y'all have a beautiful day. Like, share, and subscribe.